Alright, so I got these Unibic wafers, and I'm kind of interested in them. I originally wasn't planning on making a review again, especially for these. I thought there was some subpar, mediocre stuff. It's been a while since I had a wafer. Decided to get one just for the heck of it. But I opened the box, and it was actually some pretty serious packaging, so that's piqued my interest. Could this actually be a good wafer? I mean, the packaging certainly points in all the correct directions. So yeah, let's get to it. Another packet indeed. Oh, this is actually nice, you know? Oh yeah, look at this. Instead of giving you this big ass tray, which you can't store or anything, they gave you two smaller little packets. Cardboard, okay, I'll take cardboard. Quite a bit of plastic packaging, as seems to be the trend nowadays. But I guess there's not much you can do about it, really. Unibic rich chocolate wafers. They cost $45 for a packet, but they're buy one get one free. But unlike the Amul ice cream buy one get one free, you have to buy two of them. You just don't get 150% off. So you do end up with more wafer than you might want. Depending on how they actually taste, that could be a good or bad thing. So without further ado, let's get into this. Now, Unibic I hold in high regard anyway. The chocolate chip cookies are the best chocolate chip cookies you can buy. In fact, they're the only chocolate chip cookies you should buy. Okay, they're not what I'd say individual wafers. Or this is one big ass wafer. That doesn't make sense. Oh no, they are individual. They're just... That is a clean cut. You barely even notice that they're actually different wafers. That's actually very clean. Here is the wafer. It's a Kit Kat without the chocolate coating, really. Let's get into it. You know what? That's not a bad wafer. It's a slightly on the sweeter side. I'd prefer a darker, slightly richer chocolate. It is very sugary. For what it is, though, it's a wafer, man. They're never good, but this is actually tolerable. I do see myself buying this in the future. That's some pretty big praise from me. So yeah. Prices. They get them buy one get one free, so price is actually 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 on the price right there. 45, you get substantial amount of wafers. Quality is pretty good. So price is 10 out of 10. I'd say overall flavor is a bit on the sweeter side. I guess some people might like that. Personally, I'd say it's a 6 out of 10. It's more realistically a 7 or 8 out of 10. 8 if you're really pushing it. But yeah, I'd say it's a 6 out of 10 on taste. Texture-wise, the wafer is crispy, very crispy. Not exactly crunchy. It's not a very solid, not very responsive crunch. It does break away very easily. But it is a very defined crunch. It's like crisp. Packaging is very nice. Very smooth, very pretty. So yeah. Taste is a 6 out of 10. Texture is an 8 out of 10. Personally, I like a bit more feedback on the crunch. A bit tougher, you know. Better snap. This one doesn't give a good snap. It sort of, you know, shatters. So yeah, 8 out of 10 there. 6 out of 10 there. Taste-wise, it's a 7 out of 10. Price-wise, it's a 10 out of 10. So yeah, that's actually a very solid product. Surprisingly solid product, actually. Wow. So yeah, there you go. Overall, I'd rate this an 8.5 out of 10. It's a very good product. Personally, I don't think I'd buy it very often. The sweetness isn't my favorite thing. But if you like sweet, And especially if you have like a bitter chocolate ice cream, this would really help it. So yeah, 8.5 out of 10. Surprisingly good product.